Hey guys, what's cracking? It's been 3 or 4 days since I've done a video, and I'm going to get into one again tonight. I don't have a lot of topics to go over regarding a huge variety of the games. Some have been a lot quieter in the last few days, but there has been huge amounts of news. Um, Obviously, I'll go into last night's events with Aurory. I'll go into some more exciting stuff as well, but I wanted to start with a video that was linked from Star Atlas on Twitter, and it's talking about the Unreal Engine 5 video. So it was an 18-minute video, and I thought it was pretty cool, honestly. It's very quiet for me.
Welcome to another episode
Let's
of
turn
Cold
that up a
Fusion,
bit.
where I cover anything in science.
So old mate
technology.
gets into the video and
It
talks
shows
about the
us a
details
future
and
where
that about
photorealistic
the
games,
nanites, and
big,
then also the
is
color,
made available to
the
developers.
coloring
In
and
this
all that kind
episode,
of stuff. I the technicalities of this don't. A lot of
so
it
just
goes over the
quickly,
top of
to
my
bring
head,
everyone up to speed,
but
what is
for
Unreal Engine
me,
5 exactly? In
for
simple
me, it
terms,
was
it's the
a
latest
good video to
generation
watch
of a
because it brings you
game-building
into some
software
of the
developed by
content
Epic
of
Games.
the
It
actual
first debuted in 1998 and has since been used
displays
in games
and the
such as
fact it
Fortnite,
shows you about
Gears of
how
War,
they're
and Rocket
giving
League.
game producers alpha experience. Hopefully,
To
this is
begin,
going to be due sometime around the end of the year, I believe, the full version, or January. But to me, that was a really interesting video to download and watch whilst I did a bit of traveling. So, first up, I'm going to try and look at some of these games, the Solana sites. Just as a bit of a disclaimer, there's been fake cards on. I did even notice one on, it wasn't Degenerate Apes. There was a problem with Degenerate last night with people tricking people, but there's been cards. Who was it? It was on the Aurory. I noticed one this afternoon. It was an exact copy of another one going for 13 Sol. But let's have a quick look here. So it was a 10 Sol floor price. Now, there was still a lot of cards traded. And what was really interesting about this was that they announced that the first 1,000 cards will no longer be continued in the remainder of the Alpha series. So that means that these 1,000 cards will be unique. To do with no borders on the cards, I believe the new cards that are released for the remainder of the Alpha series are going to have borders. So I think that was a good tweak because it's going to add that little bit of extra um, collectability to this series. So, I mean, I played Magic for a long, long time, and you do see some of the ideas popping in there. Floor price hasn't really popped, which is kind of good. The price of Sol has kind of made it hard for anyone considering playing this as a casual player. They'll need to be more of an investor. And keep in mind, you can't evolve. So the older cards, you would think, in theory, are going to become bigger and stronger and better. So we'll have a look here. This touches on a nerve how this release was done last night. And I'm going to get into it and put my thoughts out there. Obviously, keep in mind, they're my thoughts. So I talked to my friends. I had four of us on Discord last night. We were having a bit of a chat and we all had a go, and none of us got any. Um, but we'll go into that. So at the moment, 39 Sol floor price, and this was up around the 66 mark earlier. And there was some absolutely massive sales of these today. I noticed there was one for 1,250 Sol, so we're talking $150,000. There was one for 750. I saw another one at 500. Several in the 200 plus range. So you can just see an absolute massive amount of trade volume. And there was a reason why I came to Degenerate Apes. So you're looking at 227k Sol traded. They weren't straight away put on. So that's less than 12 hours, I believe, that's been up. Now keep in mind, when I do these videos, I have notes. I try to get my figures and stats right, but sometimes the old Barndog brain doesn't kind of get it out properly. But what I wanted to have a look at was the volume traded for Degenerate Apes that has been out for weeks and weeks longer. I probably should have looked at that, but I believe it's around 3 times currently. So it was in the 600s for 100,000 traded. So where are we? Why is this not loading? The internet. I'm at work. You'll see my room in the background here. Yeah, so the internet is dead. Aurory, 10,000 Aurorians sold. No, not too unique. wallet addresses. That's probably my biggest gripe. I think this was a shit show. I personally think this was a dog shit event, how it was put out to the public. And the reason being is it's concentrating too much on allowing botters to win. And there was 6,664. I've seen two figures. There was another one at 6,400 and something, but 6,600 people, unique wallets. One person got 11. I've seen multiple people getting 4s, and that's a horrible feeling that it's sold out in 3 seconds, and there's 3,300 other people that could have got an introduction to the whole experience, and hopefully 5–10% of those are in it for more than just flipping it and making profit. They're in it to adapt and adopt in the game and play the new excitement that is blockchain gaming. To me, I could keep going into it and rant and rave, and I've spoke to a lot of people about it, but this can't be blockchain gaming. This can't be the future of game releases. It is a horrible and poor experience. So they could do all kinds of things. I remember looking at the Bone Feeder VC pools releases, where 2 VC pools ago, it was botted out. You couldn't get it. It was sold within less than 20 seconds. And I'm a bit slower on the old mouse. I'm at work sometimes, so my internet, as you've seen, sometimes is a lot slower. But you could do 1 mint per wallet. You could do a lottery system like Radium, FTX. There was another one I saw in Discord today, which was a pretty interesting concept, was you could put 10,000 coins out. You could mint 10,000 coins, and people bid on those coins, and it could be taken all kinds of ways. They bid on those coins for maybe a 1 week period, or a 24-hour period, a 4-hour period, whatever. And at the end of it, the 10,000 winners get those NFTs. There needs to be something done, and you need to talk to the community. Needs to be involved more. Like, it's just such a horrible feeling. And for me, like, I would talk with my feet. I wouldn't play the game. That's just how you've got to kind of be. And I don't want to be supporting or putting it out there to recommend it to players. Like, I was pumped for it. It would have been cool to get 1. It would have been cool to get 2. But, 1 minimum. And then we could have played the game as an original OG. There's talk about them getting into DAO. But how's that going to work when it's just all pay to win? I don't know. It's going off on a tangent. But SOLife, been quite a few tweets this week from SOLife. There was something here about, they've come up with a little bit of a graphic here, which was pretty cool. Just a fold out map of the game. That's nothing hardcore. Pretty easy to produce. And then there's more of a detailed version of it there on computer. So we really need to see some gameplay from a lot of these games. Like, we're getting all these NFT releases. They're soaking our hard-earned money. We're having these experiences where we're sitting up late at night, getting up early in the morning, trying to get excited, pumped. It'd be really cool to see some stuff. And there was another tweet from them regarding sending out a Google document, and that was to get some extra information on the game. So it's going to be a SOLife at Discord now. From memory, it was 10,000 male baby cards, 10,000 female baby cards. I don't know how to check the stats sold. I'm still trying to learn as I go along in this experience, a little bit more computer prolific and get the experience up. But it would be interesting to know those numbers so we can see, is the game far off? But Q2 of next year, keep in mind. Defi Land, they had an announcement this morning. We were meant to go into closed beta launches, but 3 of the devs were infected with COVID, and 2 of them got sick over it. So from me, personally, I hope that they get better. It's pretty trying times in the world, on this. There's a lot of people that can't go home, that can't travel, but people actually getting sick, potentially dangerous stuff. So best of wishes for the team, and we hope to see, obviously, the game in beta launch and that very exciting project. Kaiju Cards. These guys had a successful first launch of the 1,000 cards of their 4,500 card release. They've had a little bit of a makeover. There's been some cool posts and discussion into the final part of their release. Now, they did have one other tweet which said they were going to be going at fixed prices for the cards, and I loved seeing that. But since then, they've updated it, so this is the information I know at stage, but we'll get into the prices as we scroll down. So, a little over a week after our successful pre-sale, we're excited to announce our alpha sale. It will be happening Thursday, September the 2nd at 1500 UTC. Check your times. For me, that is an 11 p.m. night time in Perth time. We worked overtime to bring you the brand new art and design elements. We are officially retiring the pre-sale generation. No pre-sale generation. Cards will be minted ever again. Congratulations who were able to purchase one of those 1006. There were 6 giveaways, so congratulations. That should drive it up, as I said earlier in the article. All cards will have borders. Pre-sale cards did not. In addition to the rarity tiers, common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, we added alternate skins. 40% of cards sold will have an alternate skin. These alternate skins come in 33 new different variations. The old mushroom farmer, he looks pretty cool. Notorious DAN. He got a bit of an upgrade, so that's a bit of a joke there. But yeah, where are we? Kaiju Cards.io. That's where they did the first release. Deposits open. I would expect, at a guess, this to be they do individual IDs, wallets. So I'd expect this to be a sub 20 seconds. It was 28 seconds on the first series. I'd expect this to be sub 20, probably sub 10. And I mean, last night, 10,000 wasn't unique, but that sold to 6,600 and sold out in 3 seconds. So this may be a botted out near instant event. I really hope it's not. I'm super keen to play the game. I'm super keen to get one. But the sale will happen. Hard refresh. Google it. So I believe it is Control F5. You need to do that. They will have Discord, and they posted it straight away last time. So try and keep that open if you can. First come, first served. It's getting hard with these things. Prices to be announced. More than 36 hours advance notice, which they've done. And if they do take additional SOL, it's refunded. I got refunded my first thing. Very happy. It was quick. 2 tiers on the sale, Alpha and Alpha Plus. Let's get into that. The Alpha is going to be 5 SOL per card, 1 purchase per wallet ID, 1900, and they've got the odds there. And then the Alpha Plus, 8 SOL per card. So that's $1,000 purchase opening price before you open the packet. 1,600 cards, random distribution. Yeah, they're going to sell out. That's my opinion. They will sell out in no time. So that's the website there. I mean, the mushroom farmer, I reckon, looks shit hot. I'm super excited for this project. I'm hoping that there may be gameplay towards the end of the year. I'm not 100% trying to find out the alpha like others and get some information out there. So let's look at Kugle. They had a few tweets. I don't know how big this game's going to be. I'm just keen to play something. It'd be cool, like blockchain, Solana. That's what I've concentrated on, and it's very hard to get into anything. But you buy coins for these guys, and they're having an auction release. I believe you will be able to buy. Each release will bring new releases and feature responsibilities. They've been doing airdrops, but where is the proper list? I think you may be able to buy Kugles, but that is Mario Galaxy inspired game, earn NFTs. So like I had said before, you hold goo in your wallet and there's a percentage chance based on how much goo you have. They do have that on their website. It's pretty easy to see. We've seen a few links, tweets from GenoPets in the last couple of days. These guys are popping off. They're getting more followers. I think this is a really exciting game that's got the potential to onboard people that aren't crypto natives, move to earn, exercising. They did do a USDT airdrop 1,500 amongst, I can't remember the number, 60 people or something like that. But it looks cool. I'm keen to see more games like this. This is going to be a free-to-play game, but then you can purchase things like, not Aurory, Habitat for your pet, and it will gain experience, get a little bit of an edge. That's where the sort of pay-to-win experience comes into it, and that's where a lot of these money will come into the system, and they'll be able to pay people, and their tokens will gain value. But yeah, obviously a few personal thoughts in there tonight. I'm I'm really disappointed about this. I was excited about the launch. I was excited about the possibility of potential gameplay this year. Their little graphics and videos have been cool. They had awesome partners, but then to say 10,000 release, unlimited per wallet, and you see someone mint out 11. Obviously, it's all about money. It's a botting it. It's just poor user experience. I really hope that we can get some kind of fix to this. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Comments down the bottom. I have been getting comments. I don't mind if they're good or bad. I'm not here to do this for more than the fact that I love the system. I love the games. I really want to be playing. And yeah, thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.